I've seen a lot of unboxings on YouTube for some of the larger business subscription boxes, like Artful, Oh Dear, Paper Gang, also Oh Dear, various other companies that offer craft subscriptions. So I thought, as I subscribe to a smaller business subscription box, and I noticed that there didn't seem to be any YouTube videos on about it, that I would do an unboxing of this. Now this is my first unboxing. I subscribe to this company myself. This is not an affiliated video at all. It's just something I fancy doing on a Saturday morning, basically. So this is CraftClubBox, not to be mistaken for CraftBox Club, because that's a different sort of subscription. CraftBox Club is all sorts of different crafts. CraftClubBox is actually a sewing subscription. For anybody wishing to learn how to sew, or to have some sort of guidance or ideas on how to sew. So CraftClubBox was started in 2013. It's a family-run business. It's mainly a subscription service. It's headed by Mum, Courtney, who's got 4 children who are they're holding places on the board, let's say. There's a very lovely little write-up on Courtney's website which takes you through the various roles that the children take in the business. The website address is www.craftclubbox, that's all one word, .co.uk. It's a sewing-based subscription business, as I said, but she also sells digital sewing patterns, sewing kits and gifts. The Sewing Club membership is one I've been a member of now. I think it's probably knocking on for 12 months. But I am a sewing procrastinator, insofar as I love to get these boxes and open them up, but actually sewing things I tend not to find the time for. I end up doing idiot things like this instead. So, shoot me, what can I say? The Sewing Club membership is £16 a month. Payments taken on the 1st of the month, and boxes are posted out around the 14th, depending on when she can get the material. But let's remember, folks, that she is a mum of 4. So, let's just take a moment to think about that. Trying to pack up subscription boxes when you've got 4 children. And I think one of them is a baby running around. So you can pause your subscription anytime. You can cancel it anytime. You can skip months. It's got all the facilities that some of the bigger companies have got, but I've got a feeling that Courtney is a small business, but I'm hoping that that this takes off for her. What have I got on here? Oh, she also does sewing kit courses. Actually, let's go back to the membership. Sorry, I'll just dot around like an idiot. So the membership benefits are new exclusive sewing kit delivered each month, a 16-page printed sewing pattern, free UK postage and packaging, which, in this climate is pretty damn good, membership of a Facebook group if you want to be, access to monthly making competition. I haven't done that, obviously, because I'm more of a buyer than a maker, and there's free online sewing help. That's worth knowing. I didn't actually know I could get that. You can cancel and pause and skip your subscription whenever you like by logging into your account. No contract, no hassle. Repeat payments are processed on the 1st of each month. So all the details are there. It's no risk. If you get a box and you don't like it, you can cancel it. I don't think you can't tell what the boxes are going to be, I don't think, before you get them, but that's part of the surprise, isn't it? You open your little boxy up. Anyway, I am going to get around to the unboxing in a minute when I finish yapping. So I just wanted to make sure I covered all of the bits of the business. So Courtney also does sewing kit courses. That's 4 kits for £75. I've not subscribed to that, so I can't comment on it. I think that's more of an intensive learning to sew kind of thing. But yeah, if you don't want to subscribe, you can buy specific kits. They're £19 on the website at the moment. And that's as of today, which is the 21st of January, 2023. Oh, and you can also just buy the digital patterns. So if you don't like the colour schemes that Courtney is offering in her subscription boxes, you can buy the digital patterns. But you do get the pattern, obviously, in your box. So you can keep that and remake things. So, you know, it's a gift that keeps on giving, basically. So let's get to the unboxing bit. I love this, you know, when they tap the boxes. I'm doing a lot of copying, obviously. You know, this is not going to be ASMR. This is just me. I don't do whispery voices. I'm too loud for that. So obviously I have rubbed out my address because I don't want everyone to know where I live. You get a little box. It is letterbox friendly, so you haven't got to answer the door to the postman in your nightie, or not, which could be even worse. And in the box you get a little magazine, which is basically your digital pattern. On this occasion I've got the one that highlights quite a lot on the website, which is the, what's it called? This is the Candy Cross Stitch Case, and it's kit number 99. Then inside the magazine, you've got everything that you could want. You've got a list of what is provided. You've got a list of what extra tools you will need in order to make the item. And then you've got your step-by-step guide with photographs and online support, apparently, on how to make it. Also worth noting at the beginning, there's like a difficulty chart. So if you're not a very proficient sewer, you can rate them or wait until you get like a 1 star. I think probably she's really receptive, Courtney. If you messaged her and said that you weren't a very confident sewer, she might, but don't quote me on this, she might be able to organise your kits so that you get some of the easier ones. Not all of them are machine kits, some of them are hand sewing kits. When I contacted her about them, because I seem to be getting quite a few hand sewing ones in a row, she made quite a valid point, really, insofar as she said, well, being a mum, sometimes it's not so easy to go and sit in front of the sewing machine, so sometimes it's nice to have something hand sewing. And I thought, yeah, actually, you've made a valid point there, Courtney, well done. I stand corrected. I wasn't really moaning, I was just concerned that it was going down a hand sewing avenue, and I'm not very good at hand sewing. But having said that, I've got a camper van and I take these sort of things with me. Evidently, I don't actually do them while I'm in the camper van, but I hope to. I plan to one day, you know, so you never know. If this video takes off, it might become like a I'm sewing in the van type of thing. But anyway, never mind. Yeah, so as I say, you keep this because it's yours to keep, and you can make other items, rebuy the materials, and then you could make these for gifts or another one for yourself if you do a lot of cross stitching. As you can see, there's a little place for your hoop, there's a place for all of your doodahs with your skeins, I think that's the right word, get me. Yeah, so there we are, that's that. So then also in the box you get a little card that says candy coloured materials make this gorgeous useful case. Lots of pockets and spaces to store an ongoing project. This case will motivate you to sew at every opportunity. Well, then it's magic. Because yeah, I've got the will, but I just don't tend to follow it through. The finished case has a square spine and can be stored like a book. Imagine a shelf full of these where you can select your product as you please. So sweet. Yeah, that is, Courtney. That's really sweet. So yeah, there's the card. I'll show you that. That's just my watch telling me that I need to move, but you know, I'm busy. So there we are. That's the card. Then it's all packaged up in a lovely little bow there. There's another card. I think I've doubled up on the cards there. Okay. And then in here, according to the little zine magazine, you get materials needed: plain midweight fabric, printed midweight fabric, vinyl, a zip, bias binding, rick-rack, trigger hook, interfacing, medium fusible, and fusible wadding. So I think you probably can see that we have here the vinyl, the wadding required, and the fusible interfacing. So there we are, that's vinyl, wadding and fusible interfacing. Because I don't know, I'll keep the ribbon. Well, I'm not going to throw anything away anyway. But then you've got your printed fabric. So you get a piece here of looks like cotton printed fabric even. There's your raw edge. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just standard cotton, so that would be quite easy to pick up a piece. You can see it's not very large if you wanted to make multiple ones. And then this is your plain fabric, again cut to size. I don't think this is the actual size, it's just probably a piece that is big enough. There's your raw edge, so again just a nice piece, a piece of cotton. This might motivate me to actually make this and then show. Oh, I nearly put that in the candle then. Disaster. Okay, I'll move the candle to one side. Yeah, so this might motivate me to actually make this and then show you what it looks like. Obviously it will look like a 4-year-old child has made it, but hey, I didn't say I was good at stuff, I just said I buy it. So then you get a little sweetie bag. There's no sweeties in here, which I suppose is good because then there's not that temptation of sweeties. And it says "Oh Crafty" on there, so I'm just going to open this up. As you can see, I've not opened it before. I have resisted opening this up. Oh, I was trying to do it neat, but ham-fisted as usual. Or should I say neatly, not neat. Yeah. Right, okay, so I'm in. I'm going to move all this to one side so that I can empty the contents of this ear bag into, ooh, there we are, and that is the bag empty. So you get a little clasp, you get a little zip, you get, I think that's called rick-rack, isn't it? Yeah, rick-rack, a bit of rick-rack. And if I look at the picture, yeah, that's where the rick-rack goes, on the outside, so it's pretty. And then you get all this here, binding strip, is that what it's called? I don't know all the terms, so I'm sorry for anybody who is a proficient sewer watching this. I apologise, and I salute you. Right, okay, printed midweight bias binding. It is bias binding. Damn, I was right. Go me. Right, okay. So there's loads of this. I presume it's because it's got to go all the way around the outside. Yeah, that's going to look beautiful if it was done by somebody who could sew in a straight line. When I do it, it's going to be, you know, prepare to see wibbly bits. It will be a wibbly craft club box. So Courtney, I apologise. What else? Well, so that's basically everything in the kit. So on top of what you've got here, you are going to need a sharp machine needle, unless you're going to hand sew it, of course. A sewing machine, some wonder clips, which are not supplied, but I have those. So that's these bad boys, wonder clips. Sharp scissors. Yeah, I'm allowed those, so that's good. And then it tells you that all your measurements are metric and imperial. So we've covered old school as well as new school. Beginner's tips, sewing with within the sewing. There's lots of tips. I'm not going to go through them all. I'm not going to read the entire magazine. If you want to read it, buy a subscription. That's what I'd say. It's well worth it. Like I said, there's a lot of subscription boxes that you get, and they're a little bit, let's say, disappointing when they pop through your door, because at this particular time, everybody's feeling the pinch, and I'm going to be another one of those people saying that. Sorry, but we all deserve a little bit of something nice every now and again, don't we? And this is my little bit of something nice. I had a lot of subscription boxes during lockdown, tried lots of different ones, and I cancelled a lot of them because I didn't feel I was getting value for money. And also some of them are quite big businesses, and I want to support the smaller business. And I genuinely believe that Courtney is one of the smaller businesses. I hope I'm right. And yeah, and I think it's lovely that she's just an ordinary mum who's found a niche in the market that she can fill from home, I'm presuming, or she might have like a mini headquarters. And yeah, so when you subscribe, she sends you an email to say that you've subscribed. She sends you an email with your receipt each month called the boring bit, and also she'll send you an email asking that if you've got 3 friends who are sewers or who would like to learn how to sew, to please pass your pass her information on to them. So I haven't got 3 friends. No, I have got 3 friends, but I couldn't think of 3 that particularly are into sewing. So instead of doing that, I thought I'd do this. So this is my little bit for you, Courtney. I hope it helps a little bit for you. I haven't got like a million subscribers or anything like that. I am not an internet influencer by any means. But if this gets you 2 or 3 people thinking, actually, you know what, that's quite good, then mission accomplished. I will put a link to the website for Courtney in the comments at the bottom of this video. I can't think of anything else to say. I haven't got any natty catchphrases. Maybe that could be my natty catchphrase. I haven't got a natty catchphrase. Thanks. So, yeah, enjoy your time. Make the most of any spare time you've got. Do try not to sit in front of the telly for too long, because I do that, and it's not healthy. Get out, enjoy, and if you see somebody without a smile, give them yours. Bye.